They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will come out first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Williams will pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Nice, solid completion there. Hit him on the slant.
Yeah, and a nice route in the slot, too, by that receiver. Great job putting his foot in the ground, crossing the face of the defender, and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Touchdown, Arizona State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Washington State Cougars offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Rush is on him. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Quick completion on the out. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy
Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The give on the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it. There he goes to the right. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense putting points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Powers through the defender. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Gets it out fast. They'll get him down, but not before. This is the 50. He's down to the 49. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woods. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting to run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Snags it over the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. He's got it at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Quick strike complete. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Woods. Got room to work. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Jones to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. The give is to Smith. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on first down from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Lawson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's set. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he got loose. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams looking for a man. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... Touchdown, Sun Devils! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Might as well give it to him again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. A 1st down run in the red zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.